Jeff from SUV Trailers, just giving you a bit of an overview on our grand 4-berth camper trailer today. So this is the brand new 2022 model, all specced up and ready to go. So in this front compartment here, we have the fridge slide, travel locks, and then heavy duty fridge runners. We've got stabiliser leg on the front, and we've got 3 large pantry drawers. We also have another large pantry pot on the side for more food, of course. We've got drop down prep bench so you can stop on the side of the road and make up your sandwiches and drinks and things like that. This is a king size bed. This is the bed that's upside down on the lid, and that's why it's so compact and also so easy to use. So that's a king size bed. This is the entry door to get into your camper trailer once we've pulled the lid over. We've got LED lights and water pump switches, 12-volt switches in here. We have the kitchen slide, so hot plates, again, travel latches for off-road use. We have another really large prep bench here for cooking. We've got 4-burner gas cooktop. We have a drying rack for all your cups. Storage behind the sink for all your detergents. We've got a tea towel rack. We've got a utility drawer, and then we've got a cutlery drawer. So it's got everything that you need at your touch of your fingers. Around the rear of the camper trailer, we have all one-piece hot dip galvanised suspension inside and out. We have a 100-litre water tank underneath for fresh water, another 100-litre tank on the rear, 2 spare wheels. There's one simple front winch system. So the top eyelet opens it up and the bottom eyelet closes it down. So only one simple winch underneath. We have 2 stabiliser legs on the rear, and then we also have another 2 up the front. We have a Heyman Reese receiver, so if you want to take your push bikes with you, that's already on them. We have gravity feed on the rear tank. We have cold water out and hot water in, so you can run a hot water system and the sink all in one simple plug and play unit. And then we also have 2 gas outlets on the back. They're all poly tanks nowadays, so virtually indestructible, but we've just got checker plate stainless steel guards over the top to protect them from sticks and rocks and that as well. LED tail lights, LED number plate light, it's all steel and it's built to last. This is the driver's side of a Grand, so we have the front stabiliser legs. In here we have more storage compartments, so at the end of your fridge slide, generator and another small esky or fridge, and then we have storage components in the back here. We've got a pole box or more storage up the front. Now all of our luxury camper trailers all have the option of putting reverse cycle air conditioning into them. So in this model, this is where the aircon is, and it has dust and waterproof gates underneath that protect your aircon for dust and tracks and things like that. We have a 15 amp power plug, so that's what you have when you have that powers the air conditioning. Also fires a 25 amp smart charger that charges up the batteries. So the whole camper trailer runs off the 2 100 amp hour deep cycle AGMs, and you need a 2 kVA generator or 240 plug-in to run the facility of having the reverse cycle aircon. 16-inch rims and tyres. We have the filler point for the 100-litre freshwater tank underneath, and then we've got permanent water connection on them nowadays as well, so you can hook up to friend's house or caravan park and plugs in, goes by tap pressure straight to your sink and straight to your shower, so you can preserve your fresh drinking water. In here is those 2 100 amp hour deep cycle batteries that I mentioned before. So that's basically what the whole camper trailer runs off, unless you've got aircon, which means it's running off 240. And then we've got resettable fuses on every circuit in the camper trailer, and then a 40 amp main circuit breaker box as well. And this is the 100-litre rear tank on the back. So this is the driver's side of a Grand 4-berth. So up the front of the Grand 4-berth, we've got double gas box for 2 4-kilo gas bottles, a large dump bin, storage bin, and then jerry can holders, full width stone guard, one simple operation winch for opening and closing it, so just one winch system, manual handbrake for when you're parked up, all their campers all have the breakaway system braking on them. There's a different range of different hitches that you can get. This is the standard poly block, but you can obviously change to something else you like. And then jockey wheels. This one is an arc standard jockey wheel. But talk to your local dealer. There's a lot of different hitches, or there's a lot of different jockey wheels depending on what your specific requirements are. So the simplicity of opening our 4-berth campers, and especially this Grand, is one winch system. So you put down the side with the winch cable, undo the over center latches, winch cable goes onto that top eyelet, and then it just pops up by itself, and then it's just a matter of winching over. So with the Grand, we have the tropical roof that pops up all by itself. Now that makes a huge difference to the temperature. Sun beats down on there, and then you get gentle airflow through the middle, which significantly cools it off. It's 16-ounce European canvas, and all our canvas nowadays all have mold resistant enzymes built into the material. So it's not a coating, it's not an extra, it's built into it. It's double lined, so you've got your outside windows, and then you've also got canvas up behind the screens inside. So that's what makes it double lined, which makes it a lot cooler in summer, warmer in winter, and makes the aircon definitely work more effectively. Up the front here, so a Grand 4-berth has every possible extra with it. So you've got air shower tent, brand new. This is a bag that has all the walls for your full enclosure kit for the outside, and then you've got all your air annexes one piece. So it zips on across the top, plug in the 12-volt pump, grab your favourite drink, and watch it do its work. So this is the Grand 4-berth with the air annex on, zipped on across the top, and it's all pumped up all by itself. Like I said, there's further YouTube clips if you want to see it in more detail. And then there's a full enclosure kit, so draft skirt, flooring, and all the side walls and end walls, so you can totally enclose it, or you can have it as open as you like. There's also, if you don't want to put the air annex on, so you're just staying overnight, there's a touring awning that goes onto that lower cream flap. It's just a piece of canvas that goes the length of the camper trailer, and 3 vertical posts, so a 2 or 3 minute setup. Window hoods, there's one on the front and all the way down the side, and even another one at the back. So that's why window aprons, like on old Queenslander, so you can give yourself a bit of privacy, let the breeze blow through, but also protect you against, you know, a shower during the night. Okay, so welcome to the inside of a brand new 2022 Grand 4-berth. So currently configuration is set up as a club lounge, and this is the king or queen spot, or whoever gets it first. This converts down to a queen size bed as well, and then you've got your LED lights and your dimmer switches. You can turn them up and down, and there's also dimmer switches on the LED lights up in the main bed area. There's a privacy screen that goes up from here, so you can seal that front section off from the rear section. You've got reverse cycle aircon in this particular model. That's hot and cold, and certainly gets you out there camping in all sort of conditions. We've got 4 large internal storage drawers. Control panel that does the rear tank and the underneath tank. Voltmeter and gauge underneath to tell you how much power you've got left in the batteries. LED lights you can turn on and off from there. 12-volt plug and a double USB port. And on the other side of that, from the entry door, we've got Bluetooth stereo system, USB, and 2 internal speakers. So this is a basic rundown on the 2022 SUV camper trailer with the air annex on, tropical roof, reverse cycle air conditioning option that you can get, and it has every bells and whistles that you could possibly imagine in it. So get in there, get your order in, and get out there camping.